Kiran, a 15-year-old orphan, struggles with his identity in the small mountain village of Keshvara. He spends his days aimlessly wandering while others contribute. Some are farmers, some healers, and some hunters. One evening, he watches the sunset, feeling an aching emptiness, wondering, what am I meant to do? A silver-furred wolf, wounded and exhausted, staggers into the village outskirts and collapses near Kiran's home. Villagers gather, fearful. Wolves are seen as threats, but Kiran kneels beside the animal. He sees wisdom and pain in its golden eyes. Despite warnings, he decides to help. Kiran sneaks food and water to the wolf, tending to its wounds. The wolf, though wary, doesn't attack. Its trust slowly grows. Each night, it howls softly, and Kiran feels an odd connection to the sound, as if the wolf is speaking to him. The village elder, Master Darren, warns Kiran against caring for the wolf. A wild creature cannot be tamed, boy. If you grow attached, you will suffer. Kiran, torn but determined, refuses to abandon it. Fully healed, the wolf suddenly leads Kiran into the dense forest, moving with purpose. As they travel, Kiran begins understanding nature in a new way. Birds sing of changes in the wind, trees rustle with unspoken messages. The wolf stops before a hidden cave, nudging Kiran forward. Inside the cave, Kiran meets a majestic black panther, the forest's guardian. The panther speaks in a deep, rumbling voice, challenging Kiran to prove his worth. Kiran must pass a test of courage, facing illusions of his worst fears: failure, loneliness, rejection. He overcomes them, realizing his true strength lies in understanding rather than conquering. At the cave's heart, Kiran finds an old stone tablet with forgotten wisdom about living in harmony with nature. The silver wolf places a paw upon the ground, as if confirming the truth. Kiran understands the earth is out of balance, and a great drought is coming. Kiran runs home, warning of the coming disaster. The villagers mock him, calling his words foolish. Only Grandmother Reena, the wise village healer, believes him. She says, the land speaks in many voices. Perhaps you were chosen to listen. Animals start behaving strangely, birds migrate early, deer move toward the mountains. The river shrinks, and crops begin to fail. The village panics, but Kiran sees patterns in nature that guide him toward a solution. Kiran devises a way to dig hidden water channels and plant in sync with the land. The village resists, but the silver wolf stands beside Kiran, an unspoken symbol of trust. In time, the plan works, the land revives, and the people survive the drought. One night, the silver wolf howls at the full moon, locking eyes with Kiran. Kiran understands it is time for the wolf to return to the wild. With a final silent farewell, the wolf vanishes into the mountains. Kiran now knows his calling, to teach his people to respect nature, listen to its voice, and live with purpose. The legend of Kiran and the silver wolf spreads, inspiring future generations to seek their own paths with wisdom and compassion.